What's up, guys? So this is vlog number 2. It's Friday, same week as the vlog we put out earlier. And I'm going to show you what's going on in the shop, but I'm also going to introduce you to Noah.
What's up, guys? How's it
So
going?
Noah, you've been with Tiny Rig how long?
I just hit my 3 years in June of this year, 2025.
So what kind of vehicle do you drive?
I have a Chevy Colorado right now, but I'm in the middle of having it bought back through GM, so I will be a Toyota Tacoma owner in the coming months.
And I think everyone in the shop told you about a Toyota, right?
Everyone in the shop told me buy a Toyota.
But you love your Colorado?
Yeah, I have attachment issues 6 months into ownership, but it's out the door now. So I'm in the middle of buying it back. I'm gonna pick it up today because the dealership told me it's ready for pickup when it shouldn't be. But
So that's a whole wild thing that maybe you guys will get more background on, but Noah, show us what's going on in the shop right now.
yeah, so we got a bunch of fun projects. Starting up front, we got 5010 on a Prospector XL, doing just some prep work for the customer. Going to be heading out on a trip here in the coming weeks. So yeah, got the interior a little bit gutted, getting some camera systems running back in place, but in the process of getting that finalized here. Behind us is the Prospector XL shop build, same vehicle that we were just looking at, but this one has a little bit different camper system, mod cap that's getting prepped for a new interior system, rear bumpers removed in preparation for new bumper options that are coming to it. So exciting project. Panning over, we got a 3rd gen Tundra. Customer came to us for roof rack, mod cap, and suspension install. Suspension is getting ready to go on here pretty quick. Got a Dobinson kit going on it. Total Chaos upper control arms, Dr. KDSS track bar, correction kit. Exciting project. Customer started relatively basic, but plans on adding more on as they go. But this is the perfect foundational piece for a build like this. It's coming along super nice.
So I'm showing you guys advanced seal, which got wrapped up on this today, and hopefully the camera's picking this up because this filming stuff is new to me. But we got it all sealed up. Looks good. And hopefully you guys can see the level of detail. And yeah, Bill's 4th gen. I showed him this in the last one. I think we're waiting on some parts for this guy before we jump back on it. And then they saw the Salinas roof conversion that we're prepping. Andre's build we've shown him, but I think we had, there, I don't know. What are you doing in there right now?
Checking the wiring for the heater.
Okay, so going through the wiring on the fireplace. Yeah, walk us through Hung's GX because this wasn't here last time.
Yeah, so this is a returning customer who's been back now a few times with us. Originally, he came to us for a roof rack install, side mollies from Sherpa, some lighting, Garmin power switch. This was the first GX we had in at the shop, and he brought it to us shortly after he bought it. It was one of the first GXs in Southern California to be delivered to him. And today we have it in for SDHQ ditch light brackets, SDHQ cowl replacements.
Tell him what happened with the cowls.
Yeah, cowls were shipped to us, 2 driver's side cowls, so we're in the middle of trying to get that resolved. But yeah, Fa Designs XL80s, S1 little side shooter ditch lights, all wired up to his Garmin power switch that we set up for him on his first visit. So he, yeah, we also did King suspension on this too. Wheels, tires, Total Chaos upper control arms. It was one of the most dialed in GX 550s, and within the first month of their release. So it came along super nicely. He ended up doing his own tent, but it looks great.
Oh, and then we fixed some wiring. Yeah.
We did, yeah. So solar wiring came to us, and they had it. It was like probably 2 feet too long, and they had it fed through the passenger side rear door, just run through to his jackery, and it was not done very cleanly. I might actually have photos to attach, but it was not.
We won't do the photos, but I think pointing out, right, is like the level of work that we're doing, striving for. Not a lot of stuff comes back to us, and we're fixing work of other shops that are reputable. So something worth pointing out, I guess. And then I know this went on today, which it's going to come back off because we're doing the winch for it, which is over here. This is GP Factor's Grenadier winch kit, which is really cool because it's going to utilize the factory front bumper, but you can get a really nice high quality winch in there. And a lot of other manufacturers that build Grenadiers are actually getting the parts from GP so they can do this kit because it's engineered incredibly well. And this build, we're pausing on this one, guys, because we've got a couple of other projects we're trying to wrap up that parts have been flowing in on. Camper is that?
Father and son. This is the son's camper. Father's is over here on the left. They came in and bought campers together. One's going on an F-250, the other on a second gen Tacoma. Same thing, they wanted to start relatively basic. They had really good vehicle foundations to build off of. They're already really nice builds, so got the prep work done on those, and they're going to be coming here within the next month or so for their install.
Yeah, and then I'll point these out to you guys. So ALU boxes that are going to go on top of that 5010 Ram build that's on that Sherpa rack. We had an ALU cab wood box on there, and access on that tall and that big of a vehicle was a challenge. So we're swapping them out for these, which will be rad. And we're doing little spacer pucks for the bottom because it doesn't sit flush. So we got to make sure that we're not collapsing the inside of the aluminum case, which I've seen other shops do. Again, those tiny little details to make sure that everything is super dialed. Grant's roof conversion. So I think the molly plates went on fairly recently, right? This week?
Yeah, they came on this week.
So we had like a Baja Designs lighting setup going with this. And once we added the molly plates, it isn't going to work. So today we figured out how we're going to tackle that. This truck is still gutted. We've got the interior here that's going to go in as soon as we work through a shipping issue that we had with a stud that got damaged. So we're going to get that TIG welded back on and all will be good. Vincent's electrical, Brian's wrapping this project up. This is that Grenadier phone mount setup I was trying to show you guys. So we got the Icom radio, got a magnetic mount over here. Super rad. Wire pass-throughs, which pretty hard to show you guys, but our device holder now has those wire pass-throughs. Try to get it in there for you. So you don't have a bunch of wires dangling everywhere from the factory points where any left like USB ports in there. So you have cables that usually go this way. And then, yeah, that's, if you're not familiar with the mount we made, looks OEM, but allows a lot of different mounting options. And what else? What do we have going on next week, Noah?
Canopy install on a 4th gen Tacoma. Pretty cool build. It's going to get roof rack, load bars, electrical. Just working on getting what's here out. Got a lot of exciting stuff right now. Big builds.
Yep. So, guys, got a lot of good feedback on that last video we posted. And we're going to keep them coming, give you guys a glimpse of, I guess, the raw stuff we deal with as a shop is like parts being incorrect, but trying to do what we can. Installers who don't seal campers with gloves and their hands look like that. And he's loving this right now. All right, guys, have a good weekend. Appreciate you guys watching, and reach out if you want us to build a truck for you. He's still laughing in there. I think he's surprised I actually put that on video. So, all right, see you in the next one.